ChatGPT has 900 million users a week, 900 million. So how does it actually make money? Now, the obvious answer is that $20 subscription you've probably paid for. But here's the twist. That's barely the real story. The way OpenAI actually makes money is way weirder, and honestly, way more brilliant. Okay, headline numbers first. OpenAI is now pulling in around $25 billion a year. That's about $2 billion every single month. And yet, roughly two-thirds of that does come from subscriptions. ChatGPT Plus, Team, Enterprise. So far sounds simple, right? The $20 sub wins. Except, look closer. Out of those 900 million weekly users, how many actually pay? About 5%? 5? That means 95% of the people using ChatGPT pay absolutely nothing. So a tiny sliver of users is technically carrying the whole thing, which raises a really obvious question. Why on earth would you give a product this expensive away to 900 million people for free? Because the free users aren't the charity, they're the strategy. Every free user is training data, free marketing, and a habit. 900 million people now reach for ChatGPT by reflex. That's the most valuable thing in tech: distribution and default behavior. OpenAI isn't losing money on free users. It's buying the entire market's attention. Lesson 1. Sometimes your free users aren't the customers. They're the product, the funnel, and the moat. So if consumers aren't the real money, who is? Businesses. Quietly, enterprise has exploded to over 40% of OpenAI's revenue, and it's about to overtake consumers entirely. Companies don't pay $20. They pay for hundreds of seats, custom deployments, and the API. Consumer ChatGPT is the billboard. Enterprise is the cash register. Lesson 2, the consumer product builds the brand. The business product pays the bills. Then there's the API, about a quarter of the revenue. This is OpenAI selling its brain to everyone else. Thousands of apps you already use are quietly running on OpenAI in the background, paying by the word. They're not just an app anymore. They're becoming infrastructure. The power company for AI, and the newest one, ads. OpenAI just started testing ads inside ChatGPT, and it hit $100 million in under 6 weeks. Think about that. 900 million free users is the biggest new advertising audience since Google. Those free users you thought were a cost, that's the next goldmine. But now, the part nobody expects. With all of that $25 billion in revenue, is OpenAI profitable? Not even close. In fact, this year, they're on track to burn around $27 billion. They lose money on basically every conversation because running these models costs a fortune, somewhere between $7 and $9 billion a year, just in computing power. So a company losing tens of billions is valued at over $800 billion and just filed to go public at more than $1 trillion. Why? Because this is a land grab. The bet is simple: burn whatever it takes to own AI before anyone else. Lock in 1 billion users and turn on the profits later. It's the exact playbook Amazon and Uber used. Lose money on purpose for years to own the future. Lesson 3. Sometimes the smartest move isn't making money today. It's making sure you're the last one standing when everyone else runs out. So how does ChatGPT really make money? The $20 sub is just the face. Underneath it, free users as the funnel, enterprise as the engine, the API as the infrastructure, ads as the future, all funded by billions in losses and a bet on owning everything. 3 takeaways. 1. Free users can be the product, not the customer. 2. Consumer builds the brand, enterprise pays the bills. And 3. Sometimes you lose money on purpose to win the whole game. Next up, I'm breaking down why Meta gives its $100 million AI away for free, and it might be the most ruthless strategy of all. Follow so you don't miss it.